Hi, this is Shannah. Welcome to my channel. Today's reading is on the topic how they feel for you now. What are their feelings for you now? So, in order to discover this, we're going to choose from one of these piles. We have pile number 1 with citrine, pile number 2 with this beautiful stone whose name I forgot, and pile number 3 with rose quartz. So please take your time to choose your pile, and I will see you in the next couple of moments. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. We're going to start immediately with their feelings. Afterwards, we're going to take a look into the situation, and then we're going to take a sneak peek into what they're going to do next, to their next actions. So you chose this beautiful citrine over here. So we're going to put it here on the side. So what are their feelings for you now? Pile number 1. So the first card here is the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is a beautiful card to get. Cups, stands for emotions, for love, for creativity. And the 9 of Cups is a card of celebration, is a card of wishes coming true. So what they feel for you is that you are their wishes come true. You everything they wished for and more. They can hardly believe their luck. They're really, really happy. And you're someone as well with whom they have lots of fun, with they really enjoy being with. They can celebrate life with you. So if they were a bit unhappy before they met you, now they're very, very happy, and they can celebrate life again, and you're really a gift to them. So these are really positive feelings. Then we have the Prince of Wands. Prinz der Stäbe is the Prince of Wands. And so this is very passionate. So this person feels very passionate. This person can hardly wait to see you again, and is very impulsive as well. This is someone who would like to, to have you like 24 hours a day. They would love to constantly be by your side, and they have really sensuous feelings for you. They're highly attracted to you. They love the way you look. Even if you're not their usual type, there is something about you that really makes them sweat. And I'm saying that why, because I just reminded of the song of In Excess from the 80s that said, I need you tonight. This is how they feel. I need you tonight. I need you. And it's just not tonight, it's anytime. So they're very passionate about you. They feel happy, they feel lucky, they feel passionate. So wow. And they just can't wait to see you. Yeah, also getting that song, I just can't wait to see you. And then we have here the Empress. Now with the Empress, of course, you are again their dream come true. You are the woman of their dreams. You are, or the person of their dreams if you're not a woman, but you are the person they want to be with you. Maybe they even dream of having a family with you. You are like that. You are everything they dreamt of and more. They feel lucky with you. They also, as with these cups and the Empress here, and also the wands, the fire energy, they may also feel very creative. So if the person you're asking about is a creative person, it could be that you kind of gave them the mojo back, the inspiration back. Maybe you act as a muse to them, and you inspire them. And they also feel very nurtured by you, and they feel like nurturing you back. So it's a lot of give and take here. You see here with the two hands. And they want to protect you, they want to take care of you, and they also feel, again, it's reciprocal. They feel very protected and nurtured by you. They feel you have this regardless of the gender, they feel very mothered by you in a positive sense. You know, there's a lot of good feelings and a lot of tenderness, a lot of protection here. And then with the Ace of Wands again, you know, this may be a new relationship, you know, a relationship like some couple of months, or something that is starting, you know, blooming now, or it's just still at this almost starting the relationship, but it is really beginning. This relationship is new, and it feels new every time. You know, even if this is a longer relationship for some of you, this feels new every time. And again, there's a lot of attraction. There's a lot of wanting to start something. There's a lot of potential. There's a lot of will. There's a lot of creative potential here. And yeah, and like I said, there's so much sexual attraction here that it could be that there's a pregnancy, you know, in the future of this connection for some of you. It doesn't have to be for everyone, of course, depends on your own reality, but it has the potential here. And if you don't want this to happen, you have to take the due precautions, of course. But it's, yeah, you're the ideal partner of this person. This person is totally, completely into you. Now, let's see the situation. So I have here a deck on the side. So what is the situation of pile number 1? Okay. What is the situation of pile number 1? So their feelings are just amazing. They're amazed by you. They are really in awe of you. That's amazing. So, but what is the situation? So let's see what the cards would like to tell us. What is the situation for pile number 1 here between pile number 1 and the person they're asking about? We have the 6 of Cups. We have the Devil, which doesn't necessarily have to be negative here. But the first thing we see with the 6 of Cups is there's this feeling of already knowing each other. So it could be that some of you started out as friends. But it could also mean that you feel like you've known each other for ages, like for lifetimes. And this is also a very deep friendship between you. Have the 2 of Pentacles. It's a very deep friendship between you. And we have now here one more card. With the Devil, there may seem some themes between you. Just give me a second. Too many cards just fell off. Let's just for one more card. There may seem that both of you have baggage. And we have the Knight of Wands again. So it's very, very passionate. We have the Hermit here at the bottom of the deck. So it could be that at the moment you're at a distance from one another for some reason, or you're needing some time. But the situation is, like I said, you have a lot of baggage. This is like a transition phase in the sense, like I was saying, this is a beginning. But with the 2 of Pentacles, there's a lot going on right now. And maybe for some of you, because we have, again, like I said, the Hermit here at the bottom of the deck, it could be that some of you cannot be together at the moment because you're so busy doing other stuff. Maybe you're traveling, maybe you have like really busy jobs, maybe you live in different cities or different countries, or whatever the situation may be. But it could be that you cannot be together. And here with the Devil, that for some of you, this is not a very positive situation. Although the friendship is there, the loyalty is there, this being akin, feeling akin to one another, like twin souls, you know, you feel like soulmates, you feel very close to one another, and you do want to grow old together. And again, with the Knight of Wands, we have the creativity, we have the passion again. But sometimes it's like you're both like in between worlds. It's like when you're together, it's amazing, but when you're apart, it's like you're different worlds from one another. And here with the devil, again, there's a lot of baggage. And it's like here also this invitation to deal with that baggage, to kind of heal. It's kind of, you're going to heal one another. But it's a lot. I gotta say, it's a lot. But I want to get another card for the devil. So what is the devil here trying to tell us? You have the Three of Swords. There's some heartbreak here from the past. Yeah, this from the past. Because we have the Six of Cups. So you, like I said, you're bringing baggage within to the relationship. This is the Knight of Cups. You want to be happy together. You have a lot of passion for one another, but you're also very careful with yourselves and also with one another, because it's very easy for you to, to trigger one another. With the devil, Three of Swords, and the Knight of Swords, is very easy for you to get triggered. Yeah, and you may even like hurt each other, but it's like this is also the possibility again here with the Two of Pentacles of growth, because the Two of Pentacles, all the twos are like a choice and also a portal. I would say that it's like a portal. So you have the opportunity of choosing the higher ground, choosing to heal instead of deepening wounds from the past. Let's get one more card here for the situation of pile. Yeah, there you go, Temperance. This is the healing, and this is what you're choosing to do. And the Three of Cups, you want to be part of each other's lives. You want to be happy together, to celebrate life. But again, can be that for some of you, you have at the moment some time apart. Yeah. With the Knight of Pentacles, this is amazing because it tells you that go slow, enjoy the moment, just go with the flow, and don't rush things, let things unfold. Because I see here, this person loves you, this person thinks you're amazing, but both of you, you have hurt hearts, you have wounded hearts, and you have to be really kind and patient with one another. There's a lot of passion, but with the passion is also this bruised heart, that wants to be loved. And sometimes, we can say the wrong thing without meaning it, of course, and the other person may be triggered. But what I see here is like there's the potential of healing many things of the past. We have here the Two of Cups. So you really, it's like every time you're together, you're choosing to be with one another. Yeah. But you have to be patient, and you have to be ready to give and take and to forgive. Yeah, finding balance. And meeting again, the Two of Cups. Yeah, meeting the shadow side as well, because here she has the shadow side, like the shadow side of justice, but it's like you're balancing the situation. You're trying to make the past, the past hurts right. Wow, really beautiful. Pile number 1. It may sound complicated, but it's actually beautiful. I find this, it sounds for me very, very mature, like two people really going open-eyed into a relationship and really trying to heal what went wrong before with one another, healing one another. Of course, that's a choice. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it's actually quite beautiful. Now let's take a sneak peek into what's going to happen next. Or let me see. Yeah, what's going to happen next? Yeah, that's what we're doing. So let's take a sneak peek to what's going to happen. We have the Three of Pentacles. It's really nice. So what's going to happen next between pile 1 and the person they're asking about? What's going to happen next? What's going to happen? Cards are a bit shy. What's going to happen next between pile 1 and the person they're asking about? So I'm going to try one more time. If nothing, up, there you go. We have the Ace of Swords. And let me just get the cards that fell onto the floor. Sometimes they just fly. So there are too many. So let's... So we have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is all about cooperation, working together. With the Ace of Swords, having clarity of mind, being decisive. Like I said, it's like always making this choice. And then we have the Magician, creating your own luck and saying yes to a situation. Please don't burn my card. And we have the Mother Star. That's beautiful. And also Ace of Pentacles wanted to come out. So with the Ace of Pentacles, it's a new start, beginning. And we have Pentacles here. So there's money coming in. And bottom of the deck, the Four of Wands, celebrating, being together. Maybe this is a sign of marriage. Maybe someone is visiting the family, or you getting to know each other's family as well. So the situation is getting official. What we have here is creativity, union, freedom. So this is also saying this is a very special relationship, because the feeling I have here is like two mature people coming together, being in a relationship but being free at the same time. I'm not saying this is like a no strings attached situation, not that, but it's like not smothering the other, you know, and saying yes to the connection. And it's something with the Three of Pentacles, you're always ready to work on it. You're always ready to work together. Maybe we'll even work together creatively. Yeah, I can say that. And then with the Ace of Swords, again, it's the beginning. It's that giving it always a new chance. What does it say here? A decision, action, success. So yeah, is always deciding, you're always making this choice of being in the relationship. And with the Magician is making things work, you know, it's putting all the experience you have from your past into action, in the sense like you've learned the lessons from the past and now you can create a new future. Here with the Mother Star, you're being blessed by the mother, by the divine mother. When this Mother Star is like the card star, but magnified. So there's a lot of hope, there's a lot of love, there's a lot of tenderness here, and protection. Like this connection is protected by the universe. It's like you being called. It's like this connection is the gateway to something beautiful in your life, to the kind of life you have always wanted, to the kind of life you are supposed to have. This goes really deep. Only at the moment you cannot see it. You know, you're so stuck in some situations, or even in these grievances from the past, or maybe now something in your reality, like we had the Two of Pentacles before, like your reality seems to be so overwhelming that you're not even seeing how special this connection is. So maybe both of you are not seeing the magnitude of this connection, how wonderful and how even life-changing it can be. But it's all positive, you know. This is just like you not seeing it, how you're being brought together to this person. Yeah. So, and it's like with time, here with the Mother Star, all doubts will dissipate. Let's get you two more cards here for this, for what's going to happen in this connection. Give me a second. So we have the Eight of Wands. There's a lot of movement in this connection. And we have the Ace of Wands again, a lot of passion, a lot of newness, and the High Priestess. With the High Priestess here, the cards don't want to tell you much. They want to keep it a bit more secret, to let it unfold. Here with the King of Pentacles, so there will be financial stability in this card. That also means here with the Three of Pentacles that work will take the main stage in your relationship. So it could be that you're not meeting as often because you have to work very much. But the thing is, it's all going to work out. It's going to work, or it's being taken in a very special direction. And if you've been feeling like stuck, or been feeling uninspired, or the baggage of this connection from both sides, and it seems too much for you, things are going to turn around here with the Eight of Wands. So things will start to get more positive. And again, here is the beginning again with career beginning and travel. So you'll be traveling to one another. You will be probably traveling a lot together. There will be a lot of adventure and movement in this relationship. Yeah. And so pile number 1, this is all I have for you right now. If you'd like to have a private reading, I'm taking requests at this moment, so I'll put the address in the description box below. If you'd like a private reading, you can write to me. And I hope this resonates. I hope it inspires you, and I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. And you chose this beautiful brown stone. Is it a sunstone? Something like that. But it's really beautiful. And I'm going to put it here. This is the stone from pile 1. And put it yours here. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to, first of all, take a look at the feelings of this person for you at the moment. Then we're going to take a look at the situation, and then we're going to take a sneak peek into what's going to happen next. Okay, so let's begin. So for pile number 1, we have the 5 of Swords. Oh, so with the 5 of Swords, there's a lot of disagreement here, to put it mildly. There's something here. Either there are disagreements, arguments, or even ultimatums, or, there's something, there's a feeling of loss here. Maybe there's a loss in the kind of a sense of loss in this relationship. Either you broke up, either this person feels they lost something. Maybe they lost you, or lost something important in this connection. And even if they won the argument, any argument they could have had, they still feel like they lost. So it's really heavy feeling. And it's also somehow connected to shame. In what way, I'm not sure yet. Then we have Justice. So yeah, many of you that are watching this this group, again, it could be that you broke up. It could be that sense that you broke up, or again, they have the sense that they lost something important. And with Justice, it could be divorce. Of course, Justice is all about contract, but it's something here. Maybe you're now with someone new. Maybe you're together or even married to someone, someone else, and they feel like they lost to you. So for some of you, it could be that you're not together, that there's a separation here of some kind. Let's see what else. Then we have the 4 of Cups, and I want the last one again, and the King of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Okay, so pile number 2. What they feel is, yeah, they really feel like you're kind of the one who got away. You're the one who got away because they weren't able to see your worth. They weren't able to see how much you meant to them. You brought them a lot of joy, but they couldn't really appreciate it, acknowledge it for some kind. For some of you, you're asking about someone that probably was already in another relationship. Okay, here with the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles usually can also stand for the or represent the married man. So it could be this someone who was already in another relationship and they couldn't have you. Or it's like you married someone else or you got together with someone else. Either way. So as far as I can tell here, this has to do with regret. For most of you, this will really be regret. Yeah, I would say like for 90% of you, this person regrets having lost you. For the other 10%, this is kind of you lost them. But it's only like 10% of you, okay? So take it as it makes sense for you. So it's like you lost them because you didn't appreciate them. So this would be the other way around. I have to get another card here. Just a second. So I just had to get the deck. Just give me a second. I have to get here another card. So I'm just quickly shuffling the cards. So for pile number 2, what else can you tell us here about their feelings? For pile number 2. Yeah, the 6 of yeah, the 6 of Pentacles. Concentrating here. Oh, again, for me, the 6 of Pentacles here is very close to the 4 of Cups. You know, for me, the 6 of Pentacles has a lot to do of giving scraps, you know, giving crumbs, not giving the due value, you know, not really appreciating the worth of the other person. And so, yeah, and the 7 of Swords is really, this has to do with lies, deception. Doesn't have to be that, but sabotage. So I think this person sabotaged the relationship. Maybe this person is a workaholic here with the 8 of Pentacles. So this person was more concerned with career as with you. And now there's this regret feeling here, this feeling of regret of having lost you. Yeah. You know, it's, yeah. Maybe they're the ones who left because of career. Either way, they're the ones who feel regret. They're the ones, you know, had to leave probably here with a heavy heart, like with the 8 of Cups. Here we also have the 9 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands is, you know, being very defensive, building a wall up. Yeah. But they really, really liked you. So we're asking what they're feeling now, but they really loved you. Yeah. And for some of you, it's like you cut them off. You are the one who cut them off, and they had to go away from your life. And they regret what they've done, as far as I can tell. Yeah. And now you're like an independent woman here with the 9 of Pentacles, or independent person, of course. It's like they've made money, but they're alone, or they're watching you being very successful without them. Yeah, and there's nothing they can do about it. They cannot change, or they have the feeling they cannot change the past. Whew. Yeah, so there's regret. There's this realizing they've made the wrong choices. Okay, they've made the right choices concerning work, but concerning love, they lost you, and that lays heavy in their heart. But let's see the situation. So those are their feelings now. So let's just shuffle in here really quickly. For pile number 2. What is the situation of pile number 2 and the person talking about? We have temperance. So there's for some of you, this has been a long time ago, right? And you healed from this situation. 7 of Cups. Now you have, this person is not the main subject in your life anymore, and we have the 8 of Cups, but in reverse. So there is no communication with you and this person. For many of you, you're not communicating. And yeah, and you are in your power. So they're the King of Pentacles and you're the Queen of Pentacles here. You're in your power, and you're also not interested anymore in the past. So we have the 4 of Cups. Yeah, this person didn't see the worth. You know, you would be the right partner for them, but they didn't see it. They were too busy looking elsewhere and being indecisive. But nowadays, you've healed from it. You're putting it behind your back, or you've put it completely. You're just asking out of curiosity, but you don't really want to communicate with this person. There's a lot more going on in your life. So this relationship doesn't take main stage in your life. Not at the moment. You're healing. Yeah. Something, for instance, that left a wound. That's why you're healing. And it could be even a very deep wound here with the moon. And this is something you're probably afraid of repeating in your life. Yeah. Because this person left you feeling unworthy. So this is something that you're still working through here with the Temperance. The first feeling I got, it is already healed, but no, you're still healing it. So let me get one more card. Oh, there it is. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, the 10 of Wands. This subject is too much for you. You don't want to deal with it. You're really moving on. You don't want to wait for this person. You know, you moved on. And it's like you're working on yourself, you're working on your career, and you're not opening up to this person. Yeah, you moved on also here with the 8 of Cups. You moved on from this person. Anything else you'd like to tell me about the situation between pile number 2 and their person? Yeah, you're coming back to life here with the Judgment. You are rediscovering and redefining yourself. You're moving on, you're doing your thing, you're taking your time. And it's like for you, this person, it's over. You see, you're already on another level. This person doesn't really play a major role in your life. You're healing, you're moving on, and you are being reborn. Wow. And well, let's see the sneak peek of the future of this connection, like as promised. But if I feel that it makes more sense to see what is the sneak peek of your love life, I will do that. Okay, but let's just start and see. So what is the future of this connection? What will happen next in this connection? They have the 9 of Wands. So you're not very open to this connection. So it's like there's a lot of resistance here. Maybe it's like this feeling of being forbidden. Maybe if one of you or both of you are in a relationship, of not wanting to go there. What else? We have the 10 of Cups. This is the happy end card. I think it's like you starting your own family. But let's see. Families here. We have the Creator. Oh, wow. And one more card, please. We have Judgment. Aha. So this is going a totally different direction. So as I was saying, we had a judgment there, and I was saying you being reborn, which is the situation right now. But here the cards are telling us, contrary to what I was thinking, that this relationship may be rekindled if you wish to do that. We have the creator. So the creator, let's call it God in this circumstance. And it's like saying, you know, fate will play a major role here. Things, and it seems to be like a wheel of fortune, so things can change any moment. With the judgment, it's like this rebirth. So it can be that you get in contact again, and 10 of Cups is the happy end. So it can be that with the 9 of Wands, there's this resistance, not being open to it, not wanting to get in contact again, or it's just too much. And here with the moon at the bottom of the deck, then it's really too much. And under the moon, we have the 10 of Wands. So there's a really fear of getting hurt again. And there's the possibility of getting of either finding closure, which would be important for you, or getting all the issues that got in the way, to clear them and to resolve them and to be able to move forward together. But let's get more cards here so we get a better message for you. So what will happen next in this connection of pile 2? Oh, we have the Lovers. So it's up to you to decide. There is the possibility of you getting back together, of this working out, but it's a decision that you'll have to make. Okay, with the Page of Swords is a well-informed decision. So it could be that this person will write you a message, an email, although who writes emails nowadays? But just like this person will get in contact, through social media, or just, if they still have your number and you haven't blocked them, they'll try. But they say, maybe some of you have waited for this for a long time. So the cards are telling you, be patient. You've done well. You've been taking care of your business, of your life. And it's like you're going to be rewarded. Be patient. Then we have the 3 of Cups. So there will be reason to celebrate. And maybe you'll meet this person again at a party, through friends, and, going through to an event or visiting a friend, a dinner, whatever it may be. Yeah. And you'll have, again here, you have the possibility of either finding closure or moving forward, but you're getting away from all the hurt. You both moving forward from all the hurt. And here, 10 of Pentacles. So this is like a very auspicious card. There's a possibility of really getting back together. There's not a promise, because of course this is a general reading, so it's going to be a bit different from to each and every one of you, or for each and every one of you. So you have, and it's up to you to decide if you really want it or not, but the possibility would be there. So pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. If you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me. You can send me an email. I'll put the email address in the description box. If not, I just hope you resonate with my readings and that this reading inspires you. And I wish you a lot of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. And you chose this beautiful quartz here. This rose quartz, we'll put it here with the other stones because it looks amazing. Now, the reading is, what are their feelings for you now? We're going to take a look at that immediately. Then we're going to take a look at the situation. And afterwards, we're going to take a sneak peek into what's going to happen next. Okay, so let's go. For pile number 3, we have the Strength card. Then we have the Prince of Swords. This is the Knight of Swords. We have the Lovers. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. Well, pile number 3. Let me put this in a beautiful way. I cannot see it from here where I'm standing. Ah, there you go. Now, if you've been wondering, oh yes, there's a lot of love here. But the situation is not the best one. Of course, this will be different for each and every one of you. But, so what kind of situation? But what we have here, it's this, the Strength card. It's like it's a situation where you have to be resilient, you have to be patient, you have to be strong. And probably you even have to tame your desires. You have to tame your impulses here. And there are a lot of them here with the Knight of Swords. There's a lot of impatience, right? And here also, because you have to be a lot of sorry, let's try that again. You have to be very patient. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles is always the card of patience, of letting the fruits ripen, of waiting for the harvest, right? So you have to be patient. But there's impatience. Why? Because there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of love, there's a lot of wanting, there's a lot of pining as well. You see, maybe you're at a distance, maybe there's a social structure, there's a cultural structure that doesn't allow you to be together, or not as often as you'd like. You don't see each other as often as you'd like, or you know, there's something happening between you or in your situation that blocks this togetherness, or blocks the connection. But it's something exterior to you. So it's not that you don't want to be together, there's something exterior to you. On the other hand, here also, for if you're not able to be together as often as you'd like for whatever reason, one thing that happens is there's a lot of expectations that build up, you know, because when there's distance, there's a lot of romantic, you know, we start romanticizing the other, we start romanticizing the situation, we start expecting that when we see the other, the person will behave in a certain way, and then there could be a lot of misconceptions, misunderstandings, and miscommunication that can lead to some conflict or some friction. Well, this is Swords energy. Swords energy is very quick, so this is a friction that doesn't stay for very long, because with the Strength and the Lovers card, they're like major arcana, so they play here the major role, so they're stronger. Meaning you're always choosing love, you're always choosing to work things through. And this is quite important here, because this allows you to be patient even if you're impatient. And this is how this person feels. I started reading this as both of you, so maybe it's like how both of you feel, but we wanted to know their feelings. Yes, they have a lot of passion for you, they can hardly wait to see you, they're very impatient, they want to be together with you, they want to say I do as quick as possible, as fast as possible, and then but they have to wait, you know, they have to be, maybe they're waiting until their finances are better, you know, maybe they have to wait until they have enough money in order to propose to you, or to meet your family, and maybe they have to wait until, you know, the situation is right. I don't want to repeat myself, but there's something here that there's a need to wait, and this takes a lot of strength and a lot of determination as well, and they're very determined. But if they could, they would be running to you, running. Yeah, even if they had to drive all night, they just would. They just want to be with you so badly. Yeah, this is how they feel. Now, this situation, we kind of already, went through the situation. Let me shuffle this on the other side. So the situation of pile number 3. Let's see if we get more information on this subject. Okay, so for pile number 3, situation between them. Okay, we have the 8 of Wands. So there's travel. We have the 4 of Pentacles. The 8 of Wands was actually in reverse. So maybe there are difficulties communicating somehow, or you're not able to talk to one another at the moment. We have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the Fool. So I want another card between these two. We have the Empress. Yeah, again, and we have the 10 of Cups. So the situation is actually not that negative. This is a sign of a new start, of working hard, of counting pennies. We could go here with the 4 of Pentacles. Maybe it's like getting money saved to buy a house. Like I was saying, waiting for the situation to be more auspicious when it comes to money, to have the money to buy a house, to offer you something, and to take that leap of faith. Because here, maybe even for some of you, I would say 1% of you that are watching this is pregnant right now. So you want to build a life together. And this person does want that. Okay? This person does want that. But again, the 8 of Wands was upside down, was reversed. So it could be that there is a problem with communication right now, or things seem not to go as quickly as you'd like. But it's here the wish of starting a family, of being together. That's reciprocal. That's really beautiful. But there's something that you still have to work or to get together, like money. Yeah, it's the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, getting money saved. Here, the Emperor having a safe job. And here there's also the Hermit. So this could be, some soul searching is needed, or like you still need to be apart while figuring this out. What else? What can you tell us about the situation? Yeah, the Hermit wants to come. So there's a thing that you're not together at the moment, or you cannot be together. Like I said, as much as you like. That's interesting. But things are working out. They'll be working out. Again, you just have to be patient. And there's again here the Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, a very slow card. You have to be patient. It's like really getting the money together, but you know what for, because it's the 9 of Cups. So you're making a dream come true. So you're very inspired to do so. Yeah. So it's like this is a time for working, is a time for getting the conditions, the necessary conditions to have a life together. Yeah. So what will happen next in the connection? Let's take a sneak peek. And remember, this is just a tendency. Nothing is written in stone, except the things that are written in stone. So, wait a second. So, what's going to happen next in the connection of pile 3 and the person they're thinking of? What's going to happen next? We have the 4 of Pentacles, so building a house. This could be one of the meanings. Yeah, building a house. Then we have the Mother's Star. That's nice. So this connection is protected. So wait a second. What's going to happen next here? For pile number 3. Oh, there we go. We have the 4 of Wands. This could be getting married. This could be celebration, a family celebration. With the mother star, yeah, could be the birthday of a mother, for instance, going back home to celebrate. Maybe you're then making your partner or this person you're asking about acquainted with the family here in the situation. So in this celebration, what else? What's going to happen next? Oh, there we go. We have the Page of Wands. So this is the beginning of something new. Again, Ace of Wands. It's a lot of passion here. It's a lot of making projects, seeing the possibilities, wanting things to come true. But with the Page of Wands, you're still not manifesting them completely. You know, usually the rod is not on the floor completely. And so you're still trying to manifest them, to bring them to the earth, you know, to the 3D plane. But you're very, very protected, right? And there's heart and there is reason, because she has a cup and she has the sword. So, and they're like on the same level. So there is heart, there is reason, and there is the material sense as well. And there are the wands over here. So you're actually complete. You have the complete set. You're going to realize that you already have everything you want in order to start. You'll be able to manifest what you want, all these ideas. You'll be able to manifest them. And here with the 4 of Pentacles, it also be like saving money. Saving money, like I said, counting pennies. But saving money and being sure that you can make this work. Maybe you're saving money for the wedding itself. Weddings are very expensive, especially some of you, I have the feeling you have a really big family. So if you're inviting everyone and friends and neighbors, so it can get really expensive. So some of you may be saving money for that. Let's see if we get some more. Wait a second, there was a cards here. No. If we can save. For pile number 3, anything else I need to know for what's going to happen next? So we have the 9 of Wands, so you may be a bit afraid of all of this. You know, you may be even like tired of the situation. But again, the new beginning is coming, so you're opening up. You know, you may be afraid of all that it's entailed in this big change. But Knight of Wands, but you're decided. Yeah, you're very decided to go ahead and you can hardly wait. Both of you, you can hardly wait to be together. You can hardly wait to start your life together. It's really beautiful. It's a very passionate connection here. And remember, if you're not resonating with anything at all, so this is not your pile, you may choose another pile or another reading, or even another reader. Well, wonderful colleagues out there that'd be happy to have your attention. 8 of Wands, again, things will start to move on quicker than you think. Back of the deck, we have the Lover, so saying the yes word, saying I do, and things will start moving quicker than they have so far. Because you had the feeling, like we saw earlier, you have to wait, things are slow, but things will start to move really quickly, and there's a new beginning coming, a new phase in your life. So, pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. If you'd like a private reading with me, then just write me an email. I'll put the address in the description box below. If you don't want a private reading, I hope you can get your inspiration out of the readings I put up here on YouTube, and I wish you a lot of love, a wonderful time full of love. Thank you.